Hello, I'm Nick Arganbright, and in this week's episode of Opposing Roles. Season 2, Episode 25, Epilogue, the Season 2 finale. We are given an epilogue, and then our players and Dungeon Master discuss the season as a whole. All of your answers and the players are revealed. Everyone have dice, extra paper, pencils, their character sheets? All right, let's begin.
Here's your story, let's begin. It's right before your eyes.
Let's roll for initiative.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could.
This season, we're playing Dungeons & Dragons by Wizards of the Coast. Our players this season are
Isaiah Shellwitz,
Jessica Gibson,
Laura Spires.
I'm Will Scarborough. I am the DM.
and this is Opposing Roles.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could.
This is Opposing Roles. Season 2, Episode 25, Epilogue. This is an almost actual play podcast with every season featuring a different RPG game system, sometimes reoccurring, other times brand new. Don't have anything to point out table talk-wise, a section where we discuss inside references or jokes at the table. If you feel we should have said something, please let us know at goodbadgeeky@gmail.com. Support Opposing Roles on Patreon at patreon.com/D4K Studios. Right from day one, $5 gives you early access to all of our podcasts, such as Opposing Roles, The Good, the Bad, and the Geeky, and the magically unauthorized misadventures of Rocky and Boinkle and Friends, plus unreleased audio tracks, archived audio, and more, such as original UTMT Patreon content, archived comics for UTMT, Dribble for Kids, and Tales of the 8th Grade Nothing, including brand new exclusive comics and other projects premiering for our patrons first, and more. Become a patron for just $5 a month and support us by heading over to patreon.com/D4K Studios. So now we're going to let Vin,
Now we're gonna get
Let them out. Let them out. And
just let them out.
let's let them out. I got nothing on this whole mission.
I know this whole last episode, I don't know. If Will, you want to throw something at us, that's great. Otherwise, we let him out. We give him the out. We got our shit.
There will, of course, be an epilogue.
Oh,
I have
no.
a single clue. Let's go let him out of the closet.
Yeah, let's just let him out. Leave the town
Go
burns in
back.
flames, and we're like,
on
okay.
the way to the
Okay.
house. So are we letting them live?
Yes, we're letting them live.
Yeah. I'm fine with letting them live.
Let them
If
live.
we're going to leave town anyways, if they don't seem like they're going to follow us, I think just let them live. Let them all live, because we don't know what the fuck is going on in this village.
Seriously.
Okay.
Did you guys want me to be a hawk and try going by the window and look in or anything like that? Nope. Okay, I'm good with that too.
You're just so done with
I
it.
want to know.
I don't know. I mean, you can if you want to.
Yeah, but then you guys would be far away and I'll probably do something stupid. And
Just to say, the hawk will run into some trouble.
yeah, that or was it
The
creepy?
Lord literally turns and it's just like, fuck, man.
Well, wait a minute. No, we're outside, right? We've left.
No, I was
right?
talking about if you hawked up to his window.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I was like, holy shit, we're saying this in front of him.
Ill at ease.
No, I thought we were walking out the door.
Yeah. Okay.
We're,
So at this
we're-
point, you're probably at you're going down the path away from the keep.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's just go down and let everybody free.
Everything about this whole thing just makes me nervous.
So yeah, you let Tellius and Sandra go free. They express that they're going to probably wait till nightfall before they try to head out of the village, just to stay under the radar since they're supposed to be dead. They wish you well heading off. I assume, given how cold it is in this area and stuff, you're probably just going to want to head south. You have no more business up here, really. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of this place.
Would love to not have business here anymore.
Yeah, in that case, with your new items in hand, having returned the amulet to the Lord, you guys head out probably that day, since it was early already. Start making your way further south. Days pass.
I am so
Start to get warm again. You pass the village that you'd killed the hag near. They seem to be recovering fairly well since that incident.
Good.
Do we pass this lady's grave?
Oh, yeah.
Do I really want to take a peek at it, though? That's the real question.
Yeah, if it's on the way.
I want to know. Do I fucking want to know?
We might as well.
Did we lose?
It looks like it.
I was really thinking, a lot.
Yeah.
It is a great dramatic pause space.
That'd been really great. All right, hold on. How do I?
That way, everyone write down their stuff.
He said he'd send it to us, right?
Right. Hold on.
I have an ice axe.
Yep, there he goes. All right, so we'll give him another second for him to.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, this is the fact that there's going to be an epilogue makes me so nervous.
I feel like my instinct and fucking murdered that guy.
Were we supposed to do something that we didn't do? I just don't know where that story was going.
I think that this is a lesson to all of us that we're in our own heads way too much. Maybe.
Or maybe I shouldn't murder people.
I don't know. I really don't. I feel like we should have murdered someone, but I don't know who.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
I am nervous.
Yeah,
I am distrustful of literally everyone in this story except you guys.
Oh, we could have done we had to unless we brought him to. I guess we could have brought them. We could have brought the cousin to the ritual place. I mean, it's not really in my character to actually execute the ritual.
Yeah. Oh, this is so.
I think the other character we thought we might bring up would be the giant demon with the weird name.
Oh, he popped up and then he disappeared.
Yeah, there was just so much. The stories for everyone were just so different that I don't trust any of them.
Jeez. This is insane.
And the NPCs are all dickholes.
Yeah.
So I'm like...
Yeah, everybody in that village was weird, right?
Bill has really obstinate characters.
Yeah, who you have to
cooperative.
You gotta pull teeth to get them to answer specifically the question.
But here's the thing. I feel like too, our society is all of us have played a bunch of video games where we're just hey, wait, I think he's reconnecting now. His internet went down. I think maybe we're all used to where we just ask a villager in town and they just give us the information in Final Fantasy, and it's that really doesn't happen all the time. I'm just giving benefit of the doubt because I just don't know what we missed.
Oh no, I'm not thinking about him. They're just the villagers. They could all be supposed to be assholes.
Yeah. I mean, oh shit. Sorry.
That could be the point.
Yeah.
Still don't trust that Dante. What was his name? Damon.
Damon.
We've
met
Damon. Right?
We met Damon. He cured his STD.
Right. Oh, I forgot about the STDs.
Will, you're mute. I can't unmute you. Oh, there he is.
No, yeah, I got it. I think my headset went a little weird for a second. But no, my internet just randomly cut out.
It was good timing, though. I think.
It was. Yeah,
we
got to talk and commiserate for a second on how horrible investigators we are.
Yeah. So I guess I'll for the sake of editing, I'll start back at the top of the epilogue-y stuff.
Of the whole episode, because we should need a do-over. But yeah.
All right. So Getting sick and tired of this cold in this village, you head further south, returning the way you came. You pass through that fishing village. Things have improved. Did you decide you were gonna try to go out of the way a little bit to see about that grave, or no?
May as well.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
All right. It'd probably be a little bit after that fishing village, actually. So you do find that fishing village is recovering quite nicely. As you start to head back further south, you remember as a group the location of the grave Lord Tiber Velen described, where his wife was buried. You approach this area. It's on the side of like a cliff, kind of looking out. And make an investigation check.
Oh,
Everyone can.
Everyone can make an investigation check. Everyone.
Can I bring the snake out and have him investigate too?
Let's go no with that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 10.
I got 11.
I got 17 plus 2, so 19.
Yeah, as a group, you all searched this area. I mean, he was very detailed, but at the same time, it is a large area. You spend an hour, 2 hours scouring this area. You find nothing.
Yay!
So do we think, so it sounds like he's lying to us about where his wife is buried. Is his wife not dead?
Maybe the amulet is the wife.
Well, what are you guys doing upon learning that? That'll help dictate a little more of this epilogue.
We go back, or do we
murder
get as
everybody?
far away from that place as possible? I mean, we know he's shady,
I think we just keep going.
but as of now, I don't think he's coming after us. So I guess we could keep going.
What are you guys doing?
Yes, keep going, because I guess now we know he's a liar, and I'm not going to sleep very well at night, but I don't want to fucking go back there.
I don't want to go back there either.
We're just done with it. I'm open.
Yeah, we're done with him.
I'm going to hit my...
I'll for the sake of things, I'll do a detect good evil and a detect magic on the spot. See if I can
Yeah, makes sense. Nothing.
Great. All right, let's go.
Let's get out of here.
You were standing in a beautiful area. There's no good. There is no evil. There's no magic. It's just a lovely place to be. Probably would have been a great place to bury somebody. So yes, you all continue south, passing through some small villages and small towns. Standard gossip of the area, which is not much. Eventually, you stop in one of the larger towns you've seen in a while. Kind of start to head back to where there's actually some civilization, and you start to hear talk, whispers, rumors. As you kind of start to stay in these larger towns, word's getting around. Someone came from the south, or from the north, and came south, pleading for help, for protection. They describe a young Asimar man explaining how his entire village was wiped out. That the lord of the town they lived in turned out to be a revenant, pursuing the resurrection of his necromancer wife. And she did exactly what necromancers do.
Oh dear.
The dead walk again. And more, these legions of undead begin to push south.
Cool.
That's the end of this little campaign.
Son of a bitch!
Damn it!
I knew I should have just fucking killed him. I shit you not, seconds away.
Yeah.
When you if there was a window.
But you also wanted to kill the villagers in the closet.
Why did you kill fucking everybody? I was seconds
Finally,
away.
the one place I could have used detect good
out
evil.
the window and fighting him
Did it?
in my plan. And then I was like, no.
Finally, one of the places I could have used detect good evil would have actually worked.
I think we screwed
He was
that one up.
he was the only creature you encountered the entire thing that would have popped up on Good Detect Good and Evil because he was undead.
But we don't even. What were the? I have so many unanswered questions.
So here's a question: if we can we continue this campaign where we have to fight the undead, or is it just like, no, that's the end of the world because the dead?
Given how
oh no,
this no.
okay,
I'm not about to say that's the end of the world. Given how this went, my original idea with this whole thing, because this comes from a campaign I had planned, was that the idea, and this isn't going to spoil anything, but the idea was originally like I had come up with an idea for a campaign. It was around the same time that I got approached by Nick to do this for like, working with an NPC who seemed kind of like, he was supposed to be a little bit more like cool and friendly and stuff. And over time, you're supposed to like really get close to him. And then it was supposed to be revealed he was a revenant, and then he was going to unleash the dead upon the world. So this has been planned to have, this was originally planned to be a much longer campaign that featured a much larger scale conflict. So this could certainly, if you wish, continue, or otherwise know that at least in some case, at least probably in my headcanon, someone probably tries to stop this.
Because I kind of am pissed
And
off.
now for the post-campaign talkback.
Yeah.
Where the fans submit questions.
Yeah. Well, we have, okay, so I think we answered a lot of our own questions from that, which was, where was it going? What did we miss?
What are the villagers doing with the amulet?
So, okay, so, and I will admit, a lot of this, and this is not blaming you guys in any way, you guys did things a little out of order, and so it made things kind of confusing. So, here's the breakdown of how things happened. So, the Lord did summon you all to deal with the cult that was there. The cult was pulled there by him. He needed them to unlock the powers of the amulet, which is what will resurrect his dead wife.
Oh.
He then needed them to be gotten rid of. That was where you guys came in.
Oh, no.
You dealt with them, and then gave him the amulet, and the half-elf that was there was still in his dungeon and was a member of the Covenant of the Silver Blade, an organization that focuses on killing undead.
Oh no. We really screwed up.
Oh no, it's totally, the thing is that it still led to a fun thing. There's no such thing as playing D&D wrong. Sometimes you get a bad ending. I've been in games where literally the world almost fell to a lich because our entire party TPK'd because I broke up with a dragon. That actually happened. You can ask Bregan Hire about it. But yeah, that's just the way things go sometimes,
So was there anything in particular about the books on the shelf?
No.
Son of a bitch. God.
He's just very persnickety.
Son of
I'm so mad.
Fun thing though, were you about to ask about Snarlsburg?
Yes.
Yes.
He's not his cousin. His memory was wiped in order to pretend that Bellon being or Tiber being a revenant, that's his ancestral home, that keep. But in order to pull people, like the village, in the whole facade, he was pretending to be a noble from the south. That's where Snarlsburg came into play. He essentially had wiped Snarls' memory, and then posed as his cousin, and acted like they'd both been banished.
Oh my gosh!
And his wife had been killed when it was found out she was a necromancer.
Well, that makes
It's also why he was telling the truth when he said that the amulet wasn't meant to bind a demon, because it wasn't. He also, I forget what there was something that it was whenever you did the 21 insight check on his whether or not he was lying, he rolled a 23 on his lie. So there were a few times also when you believed he was telling the truth that he was lying. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Would a cure wounds have helped the memory any on the count? No.
The count had been, I would say the best case scenario would have been a greater restoration.
Which
might have started to, over time, I don't think you guys are high enough level to have greater restoration yet. Over time, that would have gradually maybe brought back his memories.
And the guy who came down south, that was Juan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy Juan is the sole survivor of the village.
Oh, poor Snarlsburg
Nice.
von Girdlescream, the 103rd is dead.
Yep.
All right.
So was Huggy.
Let's turn this party around. We're charging back.
Let's see.
Damon was a red herring.
Well, yeah, but I did a good thing. I did a good thing.
You did do a good thing.
I did a good
He
thing.
enjoyed a much more peaceful few days.
So,
Oh.
sorry again that I killed that wizard.
It's okay. It's completely okay.
To be fair,
I mean,
Gulanicus was evil. The general alignments of the group you fought in the caves was a mixture of neutral and evil. Definitely none of them were good, but for the most part, they were mostly like chaotic neutral. They were in it for the money.
oh my gosh. Okay, so to put a pin in this, because unless anyone has any other questions to ask, because
No, just that I should have acted on some of the thoughts that I had while we were in that last scene. I was like, this
Yeah.
is way too easy.
I did feel really bad about the insight thing, just because there's not really a good way to inform the players that they might want to check that someone's lying without going, hey, you should check that they're lying.
right.
Yeah.
It was like, I was like, it's too easy. He's giving us too much shit. I don't fucking
Did give
trust
us a lot of shit.
But at this point, I don't
Yeah.
know what to do.
It's a lot of stuff you accrue after centuries of being undead.
Yeah, and I thought about fighting, but then I'm like, maybe I'm just like thinking about it too much.
It would have been an interesting fight, I will say. If you had attacked him right then and there, that would have probably been the best case scenario. Because the way I had constructed it is you were potentially going to fight him alongside his necromancer wife, which would not have been fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's what cracked me up when you said, "Is there a window?" Because I was gonna throw the thing out the window and then.
Oh,
that
really?
was fun.
Oh,
I thought we were going to jump out the window.
no.
You were gonna
My
push
plan
it
was
out the
just
window.
throw the enemy out the window.
Oh, that was a good plan.
I just didn't want to. I was just like, I don't trust the guy. I can circle back around if you guys sneak elsewhere in the castle or something. That was in my head, like, oh my God, it didn't matter anyway. He would have like found me and killed me or something. It's just very bad.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
why I laughed when you asked that question.
That was so. Yeah.
To be fair, if you had like flown back up outside, you would have been able to escape probably.
Yeah.
Without giving too much away about Tiber, he has some magic, but not a lot,
Okay.
at least for now.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm so mad at me.
It's my fault, guys. I was like, this is stupid. We're really overthinking this. Just give me the damn ambulance, get the reward, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, the more you guys were speculating, and it seemed like you guys the more you guys were speculating, but it seemed like you weren't gonna actually follow through on any of the speculation. I was just sitting there like, man, this is gonna be so fun.
So this will have been the season finale of the D&D season. It might be a while before we come back, but do we all want to try coming back if time allows to continue and stop that fucker and kill that fucking guy?
I'll come back to
Yeah,
kill
of
that
course, that'd be
fucking
a good time.
guy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We got new equipment now.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll just change game systems. That way it can justify being another season.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing
So
too.
it's Pathfinder.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
do
that's
that
right.
to
Because
me.
Pathfinder. Now, would we use the second edition, or would we just
I've never played Pathfinder, so honestly. I wouldn't
Oh,
know.
okay. Yeah, it's fine. I've never played it either. Here's the thing too. I mean, we would come back. It just would be a different season when we come
Yep.
back to play it. And yeah, so. Oh man. Okay. All right.
Right now.
I kind of am. Yeah, because shit.
If anything, it could always be recorded in advance and then released later.
Oh no, right. My fear though is if I do anything else, like where we get NPC character names, I want to make sure I have them this time and give them. But yeah. So
Yeah, I think ultimately I did cover all of them. The only one that didn't get used was the half elf. He was a Radigan Ticklebottom.
Oh man. What
Dang it. I don't think we ever would have found him. It was never occurring
Yeah.
to me to go in it unless we got thrown in the dungeon.
I think
guess.
the only way you would have found him was if any of you had listened in when you were waiting outside originally on that first day, because that's what was going on inside. Is he had confronted, or Radigan had showed up and he was imprisoning him.
damn it, I should have turned into a mouse.
No secret
One
passage.
time.
Well, all right. Shit. Okay.
I think it's a really perfect ending for us.
It really is. It really is, but it's still just like, oh, I missed that. But that's D&D, man.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it, is realizing, because hindsight's always 20/20.
The audience will know that nothing, like there were no plants, like we clearly didn't know what the fuck was going on, so there'll be no question as to authenticity.
Yeah.
All we accomplished was eating breakfast. The only thing that we did right.
And
To be
technically,
fair,
I don't even need to.
you all accomplished the task you were given at the beginning of the arc.
that is
You
true.
all did exactly what you were told to do.
Right.
Oh man.
We all
You
do
did
something.
everything you set out to do from the
We
beginning.
just couldn't get there. We couldn't get all the way.
Oh man. All right, guys, thank you so much. This was so much fun. Thank you again for planning all this for us and
Thank you, Will.
Yes, thank you.
No problem.
And
Anytime.
thank all the rest of you guys for playing. This is going to be really fun to hear once it gets edited, and it's going to be fun to continue where we left off. Opposing Roles is presented by D4K Studios and is produced in conjunction with Nick Argenbright and co-produced by Ashley Carlson and Catherine Ranella. Our game system for this episode is Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition by Wizards of the Coast. Our cast is William Scarborough as the Dungeon Master, with Laura Spires as Magma Scortus, Isaiah Shulwitz as Tenacity, Jessica Gibson as Vin Diesel, and Nick Argenbright as Ludo. Our second season has also been made possible by our Kickstarter backers, such as Woos, Yannick, Doug Poeta, Christopher LeBlanc, Andrew, Kenny, Jerome Wetzel, Casey May, Anonymous, Tavia Ordway, Anthony Portillo, Jen and Brian Petrie, Guest 16554255418, Laura Spires, Kimberly Barr, Kyle Jepson, Becky Horseman, Kevin Heyman, Jaleesa James, Ariel Wiles, Max Messick, Kyle Keckley, Vivian Lermond, Night Gig Studios, Dave Olson, Shannon Marie Watts, Ian Gardreau, Nikhil Nakija. Music for the show provided by Derek Shire and Pink Zebra featuring Benji Jackson. Please support our musicians by checking out the show notes for their respective links. We are, of course, on Twitter and Instagram under the username GoodBadGeeky. Follow that for updates on all the different projects I'm involved in, including Opposing Roles. Dungeons & Dragons and all related titles, logos, and characters are trademark property of Wizards of the Coast, and Opposing Roles does not imply any endorsement, affiliation, or sponsorship by the copyright and trademark holders unless otherwise noted. Opposing Roles is a production of D4K Studios.